Alright, should be live. Hey all, I will have co-commentators later, probably, but for now it is just me. So let's just go ahead and pick this right up off where we started last time. Midway through World 4. We've seen by this point the game is definitely not afraid to mess around. So hopefully we won't be quite as terrible at the game as we were last time. I forget if I left myself any cash. Doesn't appear so. So, let us move on. Oh boy, these guys again. Let me know if audio is poorly balanced or anything like that, by the way. Oh, kind of forgot about that guy. Oh, wow. A near miss. Okay, ice is not ideal for dealing with these guys. I don't want this. Wow. Way to not give me any hearts at all, game. I'm surprised that does so little damage. Not gonna lie. I want to see what's up here. That might be death. And I, like, have nothing in the puzzle at the moment. Okay, now. Well, it was death, just not for me. That guy is just awkwardly placed, as all get out. Probably should be making better use of my dash. Oh, I had that. Alrighty. Doesn't look like there's anything up here, so I don't know why I bothered. There we go. Oh yeah, there's absolutely nothing up here. Oh boy, ice physics are weird in this game. Perfect combos. Even the enemies can't. What? Okay. Game, you can't just break the rules like that. It's interesting how the backward momentum on this ice works. Actually came to a nice stop that time. I did not mean to match that. I just wanted the heart. Should charge that more. There we go. Don't mind me, just making my way across ice platforms in a game that only now decided to have physics of any sort. Other than knockback. Not too bad. Oh boy. These guys, but more HP. Oh! Didn't realize that was an exploding guy till it was too late. That's unfortunate. How these managed to line up. They're so close to robotness, though. Review of coming attractions, or pointless filler at the end of the level. I think this is before we've really seen this kind of platforming, besides the secret level we played earlier. Wow. Someone got crushed at the top of the screen. Glad it wasn't me. How did that have that range? Okay, wow, those guys pack a punch. Pack heat, as it were. Don't mind me. Just passing. Oh, interesting. The puzzle solves itself. Oh yeah, that does have some range to it. Well, that was...
Hey, Jade Aster.
Hey man, what's up? You saw nothing. I just decided to get a fresh start on this screen, since, you know, now I have commentary. How have you been? Not great, apparently. No. Yeah, I'm still not sure I got hit by that last time. Oh, I am muted on Discord. Sorry about that.
Are we good now?
Yeah, should be good. Wow. Okay, I was like, that's gonna be an even more impressive death than last time.
So what stage we at? 4-2?
4-3.
Oh, 4-3. Okay.
We made some modicum of progress last game.
Is it still like, pretty hard around here?
I've died once, but I've had to grind for I wanted to say star power, puzzle meter.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, I did the same thing last time, just non-lethally.
Yeah, they love these turret guys here.
Yeah, I know, right? They're actually effective when you're in midair. That midair stab is so good at max power.
So many thin platforms here.
Oh, didn't even know I could.
Wow, falling blocks, it's really like Tetris now.
Shoot, shouldn't have done that there.
Speaking of, apparently Tetris has got like a battle royale now.
I know.
or something. I don't play Tetris, but
For
apparently that's what the new thing's gonna be.
Yeah, so for historical context, there was a Nintendo Direct today.
I didn't really see it. I don't watch directs all the time. Usually I look on Twitter and just see like the announcements.
Yeah, I didn't actually... I watched it, but I didn't actually watch it, because I was
Yeah, kind of same.
at Nintendo NY at the time. It's the first time I've been there when a Direct was shown for a while, and I forgot that you literally can't see anything if you show up even the slightest bit not early. It was fun, nonetheless, but, like,
Yeah.
I had to sort of watch the top 60% of the screen and listen to the top 60% of the audio. Or really more the bottom, because the top got eaten by the ambient noise.
It was mostly like Fire Emblem stuff and some like
Lots of
RPG
RPGs!
stuff that I don't know of, yeah.
So many RPGs!
I mean, I got friends who've played all those games, so they can tell me about that, but I don't know too much.
I'm not
Except
gonna...
that Final Fantasy IX is coming out today, which is really cool.
Yeah, so much Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest news.
For some reason, 9's coming out before 7, but whatever.
I just want everyone to play it.
They
If
should.
everyone gets started on 7.
Or maybe they're just waiting for the remake.
Oh, hello. I thought that guy already died.
That totally exists, probably.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, 9 is, I think it's the best Final Fantasy. It's such a good game.
But personally, I mean, what I got out of that was Mario Maker 2 looks amazing. And I'm interested in Link's Awakening being remade, because that was
probably like the biggest, like, wow, I didn't expect this.
that was one of the games in the Zelda series that I would consider myself most likely to eventually play.
Oh, it's really good. It has some of the like best dungeons in the series. They're
I feel like that guy doesn't
really
normally
clever.
have that much range. Nice. Frame 1. Wasn't sure whether I am shot 1 or 2 of those projectiles.
I feel like they just want you to jump over that guy.
Yeah, it would be the easier way to do it. I'm going to just utilize my range for the time being. Until I get the boomerang. That wasn't full yet. Now it is. Nice. Killed off screen.
You know, speaking of Link's Awakening, I love what they did to the boomerang in that game. They just turned it into the god item that basically one hit kills everything.
What am I doing? Okay. In the original, you mean? Compared to, like, other Zelda games? Or in the remake, from what you could tell from the trailer?
Oh, just the original. Because I have that on, I have the DX version on 3DS.
Really? Boy, those
Yes, really.
those little pink guys have ridiculous knockback, even when you're grounded.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you weren't even midair. What happened there?
Okay, that was dumb. So far, this level has claimed almost as many lives as the two before it. That's impressive. But I guess there are more pits in this one, so it's to be expected.
It's hard to tell. They've all had, like, a lot of pits.
Okay, I was asking for that. I knew that was gonna happen.
So those falling gem things go, like, down the death plane.
I assume so.
It's kind of hard to tell.
I mean, not for the enemies, apparently.
Well, yeah, unfortunately.
We'll rip these guys.
I remember in Mario Sunshine, I could always tell where the kill zone was because Flood's water would just kind of like stop.
Huh. I mean, why
It's like,
bother rendering everything? You're never gonna be
Yeah.
down there.
So if you're ever interested, like, is that a pit? Just like spray water and see if it ever stops somewhere.
We space junk now, apparently. I don't know if these go away if you're too slow. Or we're probably about to find... Okay, no. It just forms.
Okay, so it's space junk platforms and not the ones from the final galaxy.
Yeah, those do.
Those are
I didn't know they disappeared because it's so slow.
I did when I first played it, but I was just like
Eh,
not as good back then.
I feel like that final level has so much more flow to it than the Galaxy 2 one. As much as I like,
I feel like I prefer the Galaxy 2 one, but I mean I like both.
it's just pure platforming and not much like.
Though that said, I don't remember too much of the one from Galaxy 2.
Galaxy 2 had like the Yoshi
Didn't it
section and the
And then like a snake
cloud.
block, I think.
Yeah, that just really like ground the pace to a halt.
I mean, does anybody ever like those? Like ever?
I don't mind. Well, besides that one silly star coin, I don't mind the one in that new
DS.
Super Mario Bros. DS level. Like that actually feels a bit challenging to work around. Now
Yeah, they're probably fine in
it gets old by the
anything.
7th time if you keep
Well,
missing
yeah.
the coin. Most do.
Like any situation besides that level, it's fine.
I like how the thing just kept on going left. Alright. You know, I should really heal before I end up dying with nearly a full meter.
For some reason, it looks like they're doing more damage.
I am. Are they or
I
me?
mean, the enemies.
They are too.
Oh, really?
Well, at least these are just stronger versions. At this point, we've palette swapped most of them.
Even the cannon? I can't tell. I don't remember if the cannon's a different color now.
Those have been red for a while, I think.
It looked like that shot did 2 hearts, but
It
probably
may
not.
have. Typically, they haven't
I
been
really-
threatening
I wasn't-
enough in their position for it to matter, but this level, they're definitely getting more strategic with where they put them. Uh-oh, we got this guy.
Yeah, this was the point of the game where the boss rush video started using the boomerang thing.
Shame I haven't gotten one of those to drop yet.
Yeah. Wow, he must have... Oh, is it a drop? I was gonna say, he must have held on to the boomerang for a long time then.
I don't know if I trust myself to be... Yeah, I definitely don't. That's a very strong suction force. And here's where having the bomb would be useful. Wow, that is so fast. Does that sound have to continue when I'm in the puzzle?
Oh, is there like a laser sound effect going on?
Like a suction thing. It's a bit silly.
Is it like momentum based where it's like
Oh, I didn't realize
when
that
you're
that
going
was-
up in a jump, the thing pulls you faster?
No, it just pulls you that fast.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Can I get some time to attack now, please? No? No, I was hoping if I hit it, its center would, like, change color, and then it would just... Oh, that's exactly what happened! Never mind! That's literally exactly what happened. I swear I don't remember anything about this battle. It's just the most stereotypical thing I would expect of a projectile like that. You ever going to come down to ground level?
No, he doesn't. Except if he does that. Sheesh, now this is the Sonic Advance 3 final boss.
I wish I had, like, other means of attacking. I don't know if my uppercut or my aerial move has more damage. I tried very hard to get out of the way in time.
Usually it's been the aerial, right?
I mean, they're effective on, like, those turret guys, but, like... I don't know if that's just because they're the right height for it to be effective. I am near robotness, and I would rather hit that than drain my entire power meter after taking one more hit. I just gotta be prudent about when I use it.
But there is a phase 2 to this.
We got this again. Oh wow, when did I drain all that health of his? Well, that's excellent. I think these guys, these are moving more laterally. That's why I got thrown off.
Yeah, they are.
Boy,
I keep thinking the dude's just gonna come like crashing down at any moment and take down the middle platform. Like every time he shakes, I'm like, is he about to drop down?
I assume he'd have the courtesy to like yell or something before he does that, like any good boss would.
There's one boss in Mighty Number 9 that's really frustrating because he telegraphs his attacks, like, well, partly through voice cues, but then there's like
this nonsense
people
again.
just talking.
You really have to be in exactly the right place to not get hit by that.
You know, speaking of Mighty Number 9, the final boss had an attack almost exactly like this here. Also, hey, Dauntless.
Is my chat working on screen?
Yeah, I saw the thing.
Okay, I must have missed it. I'm too mesmerized by these. I should be getting some damage in while I'm, like, right next to him. Of course. That was a death? Really? I was trying to wall kick.
Oh gosh.
Anyway.
Wait, that death plane was like literally.
I know.
It's like what the heck?
Wow, that didn't even.
It didn't even look like you're. It didn't even look like you're touching the bottom of the screen.
I wasn't, or at least
the game was just like, oh, yeah, I guess you probably would have died if you kept falling.
Oh, I really should have gone through. Now I'm just gonna take the damage.
Don't you love bosses where there's bottomless pits?
Oh, change it up your pattern.
Thankfully, from what it seems, he has a lot less health in this part here.
Well, I actually did damage to him this time.
Usually, the past fights, it seemed like he had more health.
Yeah, you could hit him more often then.
Yeah, exactly.
He's discovered that just being out of range is the best defense.
Especially especially directly above you.
So is this his entire attack pattern then? What?
So drag up the platforms, shoot the projectiles, and then try and crash down.
Okay, let's get that heart before it's off the screen entirely. I should have matched that slightly late. Why is this not... Because it just appeared. Apparently it didn't have physics yet. It's like the green one wasn't going up. Boy. Well, I'm gonna take more unnecessary... Oh, nope, I had invincibility frames. Ah. What are you even supposed to do with the ones that go... Okay. Well, at least to get some free damage in.
Oh, now they're electrified, okay.
Hmm?
Or maybe that was just an effect from something from the puzzle.
Yeah, that was the items I used.
I was like, is it electrified now?
That is purely beneficial. Oh, he just did this attack again. I was expecting him to drop. Okay, that was entirely my fault.
If he drops down the platforms, seems he's always follows the same platform. Pattern,
Right.
I mean. Left, right, middle.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that the first time. Man, that would have been death. Just one more should do it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Seems like you really want to be following behind those things.
Just got a Dr. Wily slash Eggman slash what have
yeah.
you away. What? There's a second phase?
Yeah,
I
you
guess
don't
I
remember
should have...
this? I was like, you don't remember this?
I don't remember any of this nonsense.
Really?
I thought that seemed way too short.
Yeah, that's why his health was going down faster.
Man, I have like no good powers or health or anything, so I'm just gonna have to tough this out from
I mean,
the looks of it.
this part looked fairly simple, from what I remember. It's basically just projectiles and then the saws at the top.
Oh, well, I guess I can't do that. 'Cause the saw's in the way.
Did he build all this, or was this just like here?
Oh, that's different, and I'm dead. I guess I was supposed to be in the middle.
Parts, yeah. Yeah, I remember the saws never like come down in the middle, so that's always a safe spot.
I can't reach him from the middle. Okay, so now we know all the attacks. So now we can do this totally perfectly with no damage at all, obviously.
No damage run. This really is Dr. Wily. If you die on the second phase, you gotta redo the whole thing.
Oh yeah, most fights are like that. Okay, let's just miss as much as possible. Yeah, that is not always the same length, that phase. Take the hearts while we can.
Well, there was a boss in that Wario Master of Disguise game where a guy basically did the same shtick and had a robot of his top hat. I don't even know what to call that game. It's like, it's not Wario Land, but it's not WarioWare either.
I really dislike it when he turns that off at that particular segment of a block. It's so much harder to dodge than if you're already, like, at the right height to dash under. Wait, this is just going on. Oh, I should have dashed. Dang it!
This phase doesn't look... well,
Shoot.
maybe a little. It doesn't look too difficult, just kind of slow.
Can I get the robot with what's in the puzzle right now? Because I goofed and I'm gonna lose young Hatsworth if I don't. I don't know if I want to waste it at this point, because then I won't have it for the next phase. Oh. Oh, the time stopped. Maybe I can, I'm gonna match that heart, at least. I take less than 2 damage contact, right?
I think so?
Yeah. So, for now, we're good. Provided I don't get hit by this phase. Okay, let's get that blue heart too. Nice. So we're set for the next phase then? We are very set at the moment.
As long as you're crouching in the middle, you should always be able to avoid the saws.
Who needs to
And
avoid the saws, though?
I think his only other attack is just the energy things.
Yeah.
So those do look pretty harder to dodge. But I don't know the jumping physics, how well they work in this game. Or you could just do it this way.
Ha! There went the entire first half of his health. Thanks for the free healing. He says almost losing young Hatsworth to the little blue thing. Oh! Oh, that was probably the wrong place to be. Oh, that's some damage.
You have to look up at the top after that too.
Oh, we got 2 hearts. That's a bad place. Let's try to not be there. Should have the means to get it out of this easily. There we go. Boy, you have to be fast. Slash exactly.
They probably want you to dash, but you can't. Can you dash from a crouch?
You can. Oh wow, that's a lot faster in the second half. Good. Free damage. Keep hitting to the left, please.
You know, I like how that thing that drops from the middle gives you plenty of time to react, unless the saws are going, where it's just like, you better move in this half second.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I know exactly what you're gonna do, I just have to be able to move.
Like, if the saws aren't on the ground, they give you so much time.
So much for that double damage. I dashed too far and took contact damage.
Oh. Hey, ramming, like stubbing your toe against that metal thing, that would hurt.
There we go. And phase 3! Now he's just a floating eyeball or something.
Nah, this isn't Kirby. From what I've seen, most Kirby final bosses tend to basically be that. Or Zelda bosses, really.
Nintendo does love its floating eyeballs.
It's either the eyeball boss or the floating head with 2 hands.
Wow. A cool 3,000 gems from that ending chest.
And even the Virtual Boy Wario Land game had that boss.
Oh, we managed to lose 7 lives in that level. We still got 2 more to go.
How bad could they possibly be, huh?
Well, if you're gonna open like this, they're gonna be annoying at the very least. Truth be told, I don't exactly remember where the secret is in this one, so we're just gonna have to play it by ear and or do it next time.
Suddenly machines everywhere. It kind of sucks because it's like, I could look it up, but since I haven't played this game,
yeah.
I don't know what at point it becomes the secret path.
Like, I think I vaguely remember a description of it. I might notice it if I, like, see it.
Does the final world have secrets too?
Yeah, there's 2 in every world. I don't know how that worked, but I'll take it. Alright, we will take these.
You know, people bash the modern Zelda games for having, like, eyeballs on their bosses, but Link to the Past literally had a giant eyeball as a boss.
What? Okay.
Whenever I see Ward, I immediately think Super Mario Bros. 2, but then I remember that was a mini-boss in Majora's Mask.
Confusing matters further is that Wart actually appeared under
Link's Awakening.
I love these like upward scrolling wall kick platforms where it's just like, what? He failed to explode or ignite. And then unfailed. I wonder if that was an animation glitch or if they're meant to fake you out like that. Oh, I'll take that.
What is it like in Smash Bros. When the smart bombs can be dud sometimes?
What? Oh. Okay, game. Gosh, the frame rate. Oh, this is when you're supposed to get introduced to this silly thing. Good thing I am not quite close enough. Alright, we've got a billion enemies in the puzzle, might as well use them.
If this was a Mario Galaxy level, this is where they do the fast foe comment thing, and then the treadmills would move twice as fast.
Yeah. And then the sequel would just have them move at double that fast rate, always. Never understood that about Cyclone Stone Galaxy. Just like, your normal speed is like a third of this.
Yeah, right? Though I think of the Beat Block Galaxy with the fast foe thing.
Okay. Is there anything else here? Hello? Did we glitch the level? No, there's a guy sitting off screen, apparently.
Oh.
That was so weird.
Gosh, I still need to play like the first two Zelda games. I have no excuse since they're on the Nintendo Switch Online thing.
Yeah, I'd like to play maybe Zelda 2 every now and then. That's not the phrase I intended to end that sentence with, but I'm too preoccupied by the game to correct it. One of these days, we'll go with the old... You know, I should really just use the robot
One
before
day.
Yep, classic.
So I take it this level's just all about the treadmills.
Apparently.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's like I'd be afraid to drop down here too.
I should really use this boomerang. It's really good against these guys. Up.
You gonna power it up 9 times?
Less than 9 if they're all enemies, apparently. I just love it when I take damage and like could go up, or we could go this way. Oh, this is probably the secret. Death bit!
Oh, you just go through that, okay.
If you duck.
Oh, if you duck. Huh. Interesting.
Please don't be another auto-scroller. Okay, good. It's just ice physics. Wow, boy!
So now it's the Mario World secret level.
I do not have the means to power this thing up. Because it's the very beginning of the level, so this is just gonna be... Never mind, apparently I do have the means to power it up somewhat.
Can you wall cling on the ice?
Yes, but you kinda wanna take that guy out as soon as possible.
There's some games where I've seen it to where they won't let you wall jump on icy walls.
It would make some degree of sense. Alright. Boomerangs.
I know some of the Mega Man X games do that, but then others don't. It's kind of weird.
Wow, how did that... I guess enemies just really help. Come on, why would you do this game?
Is that guy the opposite of the guys with shields, and that they take less damage from projectiles?
I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure they die. Oh, what? Okay, game.
Oh wow, that's a mean puzzle right there.
I totally forgot that was a thing, and now I'm stuck with. Gosh, man. They really just open this up with annoyance. Stand right here, please. Do the safe.
I guess this game needed some kind of ice stage.
It is nice how much more quickly these projectiles power up than the boomerang ones. Why would you set this up so I have to hit the bottom one 5 times? How do you remember the colors here? Okay, I just hit the bottom one once. Oh, come on ice! There we are. 3 full power things to get hit with there. Have fun. It's like, hopefully that's just instant death.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I don't have the power for that. Do I now? Nope. I'm gonna get it, dang it, because it's so much better.
Are those bubble guys like the last new enemies, or is there like some more unique ones?
That's the last one I remember. Can we? Ah, did not mean to do that. Okay, there we go. That worked surprisingly well. Hello. What happened? Oh, I didn't even notice that guy was in the puzzle. It's like suddenly there's a block on the top of my screen.
Well, thankfully they're pretty easy to deal with.
Oh.
Yeah, those wizard guys, I just think whiz robes.
Yeah, they don't quite have the projectile to throw back at them gimmick going, but everything else they do. Well, we're set for the next enemy gauntlet. How am I gonna get crushed by a wall this time?
Yeah, no,
That better stop. It didn't.
I can tell this was what this stage is going to be doing now.
It's like, that better stop there. It didn't. Ugh, I dislike this already. Okay, now we're fine. For now.
Yeah, from that first elevator thing, I could tell it's like, oh, this is going to be all about getting crushed, isn't it? I like how getting crushed is a thing that can kill you in Mario Sunshine, but there's only, like, literally one level where that can feasibly happen.
I love that I'm just barely in range to hit that guy from there. Like,
just abuse your hitboxes.
dang it! I want to slide to the very end of every platform. If I died getting crushed against that right wall, so help me.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, it looks like you could reach those platforms from the taller
Okay,
jewels.
skip it. This is easy to hit. I don't know why I'm wasting so much time on this. Dead. I knew there had to be something on that third one. Boy, that sword hits a lot farther than it looks.
These platforms look perfectly spaced for that, too.
For what, the sword hits from
Yeah.
afar? Yeah, when they're close enough, they definitely are. I keep forgetting, it's such a useful thing that my projectiles just override theirs if I get them powered up. It's just such a niche mechanic. I don't think one of those is gonna connect.
You know, I thought those were just turrets for the longest time, but they're like enemies wearing like a cannon on their heads. It's like that thing from Mario 3D World.
Oh yeah, the cannon box head thing.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that till just now.
I don't like this. This setup is bad. Do I robot just to hit that guy? Skip it, I just give up the robot. When am I gonna use it? Please walk away, thank you.
I noticed that the turret guy's shots don't go through walls.
Do they not?
Probably could have just ignored him. Yeah, it
Oh.
just kind of stopped it.
I didn't even know you could go over that. Nope. This is why it's such a niche mechanic. The guy, I just shot right around that guy's bullet there, like it was nothing. I am going to stand here, so I don't... Where am I gonna fall? For crying out loud. It's tick-tock clock.
I know, it's like...
So much distance lost.
It's like, at what point do you wish it was just a death pit?
I mean, not that point. I killed all the enemies. I don't want to have to do that again.
Okay, this game's an exception,
That-
because
this-
of the way the checkpoints work.
This is also, like, one screen. I don't want to have to do literally the entire level again. You know, I probably could have just let him keep facing to the right. He wasn't doing any harm. Well, there went all of my, It's like, I don't want to deal with you. Okay, good. That was it. That went surprisingly well.
Not as bad as I thought.
I was expecting another enemy gauntlet to have to deal with no star or no super meter left.
Oh, dude, I had the worst time with the dotwood tree in Super Paper Mario the first time.
The great tree. Wrong,
Yeah, same
horrible
thing.
chapter. No, I like the dotwood tree. It
Yeah,
is
I do
annoying
too.
that you fall down so much, but like, it's not the worst offender.
I didn't really like understand how Slim worked when I first played the game.
I feel like I never
He's-
use him. Like,
He's like a lot better than I always like think he is.
I do these first two partner quote-unquote challenge runs that are really just, I like using the first two partners because they don't feel
Because they're always
100%
the
broken. They don't feel 100% broken and evasive, like you're actively participating in combat by using them. You're not just standing next to something and whacking it with a hammer or becoming invincible
Yeah, you
for
at
an
least have to
arbitrary
space
period
yourself
of
with the
time.
hammer, right?
If it didn't do double damage, maybe I would use that one as well.
If it didn't, there'd be little reason to use it, but I do think that doubling all damage is kind of ridiculous.
Wouldn't be the worst wouldn't be the worst appearance a hammer has had in a Paper Mario game.
Wait, so what is the worst?
Who knows,
Actually,
man?
is it spin smash or is it head rattle? Like honestly.
Oh, I thought we were talking about just like overall in a game. That was kind of my take on it. I mean, like, you can get use out of the hammer in both of the first two Paper Marios.
Yeah, true.
It's not the
But,
best.
like, actually,
option.
which were you? Like, actually, what were you? Which one were you?
I was
referring
just
to,
hinting at how weak hammer is compared to other options in those games,
Oh,
but
yeah.
like, it's not
That's kind of
useless.
what I figured. So long as Quake Hammer exists, it won't ever be totally trivial. Well, Slim is Paper Curse, but if that made you totally immune to everything.
Okay.
Like, the dotwood tree became a lot easier when I realized, like, what if I just use Slim to avoid these daisies?
That'd be the coward's way out. I did the exact same thing last time, except that time I didn't give him chance to explode. It's probably good, given that I don't have too much health at the moment. What? Oh.
Thankfully, that secret wasn't, you know, at the very end of the level.
No, fire another one, dang it. Did I fire two identically timed? I don't understand. I don't understand why this guy, like, stopped on the... Sorry. Boy, my nose just started itching. So just, whoa. I have my choice of everything. It's like, spawn all the weapons.
It's like that one really annoying level from the Splatoon 2 Octo expansion.
Wow, I just filled like my entire meter.
Yeah, no, I
all
was
that
like, wow, that
nonsense.
filled up fast.
I'm about to drop it all down again. I should have just used the boomerang shield. I wasn't full meter. So much easier when you have the boomerang in advance. Whee! I'm not gonna... For a second there, I thought I wasn't gonna land. I don't know how I missed there.
Yeah, there is ground down there.
It's really obnoxious that you can't hit those with a standing, like, move.
Yeah, no, that's
I think
really
you could.
weird.
I think you could probably do it with an uppercut.
It's a weird hitbox on that sword slash.
It's just maybe those just have like really ridiculously small hitboxes
Yeah,
that don't
that's
actually
probably
line
what
up
it
with their
is.
actual size.
Or there's like some arbitrary programming with them.
Where is anything? Why is there one row of platforms? Okay. I should probably get off the top of the screen. Wow.
Is that also getting crushed, basically?
I assume so, because I thought I saw enemies die that way. Also, like, what was the end of that screen? There was, like, literally nothing for a screen and a half.
If it means getting to a checkpoint, I'll take it.
Gladly so. Can these guys aim, or is this guy just positioned as pointlessly as possible? I say, having to drop down, because he's covering the one platform I need to get on to reach
Yeah,
him.
it's so you can't stand on that one very specific platform.
I didn't even realize I wasn't at young level. Oh, that can be fixed.
Said every person when Young Link was announced.
I think that just automatically did that. Like, that wasn't me. That just automatically made me walk across.
At what point?
Hmm?
Oh, over those colored gems things?
Yeah. I don't know how I didn't... Whatever.
So it's just an arbitrary, like scripted segment.
Why did I do that? Didn't even see that guy. I was looking everywhere except right next to me. Again, with the same thing, but with breakable walls. Probably.
What did those, like, gem statue things do?
They opened the way forward.
Oh, right. I was like, I remember these guys, I don't remember what they do, though. These statue things remind me of something from Faces of Evil.
Huh. Because that's definitely a game with which everyone is familiar, I'm sure.
Yes, but for the wrong reason.
Alright, can we get this to full power and just have it wreak havoc on everything?
Wait, was that a Joker? Not.
I mean, I'm familiar with the game. I'm not familiar with the game, though.
Yeah, kind of same.
I don't know why I was not able to robot there. Was I, like, barely short of full meter? No, I was definitely at full meter. I don't know why it did not allow me to do it. And it just immediately lost full meter, because I stood in one place too long.
It's amazing how much just a simple treadmill can add challenge.
I can't even match this, dang it. Gotta be near the end of the level. At least I applaud them for not putting the secret exit literally right at the end of the level.
Yeah, right?
Ha! Why do I always go straight into robot mode? Like,
Right
3 enemies from the end of the level. We've made a net positive of lives since 4.3, so clearly either we're improving or the levels are just getting easier.
I think you finished that level at 21 lives? Something like that.
24, I think. I started the stream at 31. I started the last stream at 42.
Yeah, that we don't speak of that auto scroller anymore.
I assume this is just going to be the level of enemies spawning from things, because that's been a...
Or tiny platforms with the treadmills on them now.
Why did I not...
What does that guy do again when he slams the ground?
It just does half a damage if you're on the ground when he does it. Not too much cause for concern. Unless you're at 1/2 health. I like how there were like enemy versions of these in an earlier level, and now they're non-enemy for no good reason. What? Stop, game. I hit down for a split second, and it's like, you know what? Maybe you just want to duck forever.
This level here makes me think of something from Sonic Advance 3, because that game was basically just like, let's put crushing blocks in every level.
Totally wasted that boomerang shield. What the?
You can never be too sure how long screens are in this game. Oh, you know what one of my least favorite things about Mega Man X6 was it kind of had a section like that where you're crouching there, but if you ever, you know how most games when you let go, you like stay crouched automatically? In that game, if you let go of crouch, you just stand up and die. So it's like, you really don't let go of the duck button.
Well, if it were Mario, it would let you stand up, and then you'd be stuck in that position and sliding either all the way left or right.
Yeah, you would just slide until you're not in a wall anymore.
Or you die.
Even if it's a Toad House, because apparently those have bottomless pits.
Sorry, I was just trying to make sure I kept the boomerang. Love how these guys are just here as if they're normal blocks. This will take the heart. I don't know how I've, like, managed to not see any of those, like, blue chests that have a ton of gems in them in, like, 2 worlds.
Yeah,
Am I missing all the secrets, or what?
Those. They just totally forgot about him, like, after a certain point in the game.
I don't know what these are doing here. Oh, those are... Well, should have seen that one coming. I like how I took a bunch of... I gained a bunch of, dang it, man. SP, whatever that stands for. I keep wanting to call it star power. Special meter.
Yeah, there was talk of that in the challenge run chat I saw.
What?
Something with the star power stuff when it comes to like the latest puzzle challenge. It seems everyone wants to use clock out or something.
I mean, they can if they want. It's not going to do anything for the purposes of the puzzle because it's only a 62% chance of working, so you can't rely on either outcome. I mean, I don't know what the benefit of wasting 2 SP for no effect would be, but, I mean, you can't do that if you were going to try.
I mean, hey, people who speedrun Paper Mario 64 in some categories rely on clock out or timeout for Bowser.
Yeah. We don't talk about 30% strats. That's just the one turn is the 30%, actually.
I think that's the any percent category? I forget which one.
I assume so. Like hallway Bowser timeout.
Either way, I feel for people who run that category.
At least with Cackletta and Superstar Saga, it's virtually all execution. It may be very hard execution, but you're not going to lose a run purely...
You can't make, like, a single mistake, usually, but...
I don't know, maybe there is RNG and, like, level up stats, like, bonuses being optimal, but I feel like at some point, skill will get you through. You may lose optimal pace. And now we've regressed to Tetris blocks. Oh. I see. Level did not take kindly to my insult.
Boy, this stream couldn't have come at a better date, huh?
It's like Tetris DS from back in the day, except with 9 times the players. Also, did I read it? Did I hear right? Is that like free for folks with online service, or did I mishear that? Was that a demo or something?
Which thing?
Tetris Battle Royale is not what they call it.
I don't actually know.
Is essentially what it is.
Yeah, it's Tetris 99. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
So it's Fallout 76, but Tetris.
Well, walked into that one, thankfully. Would that kill me if I were standing there too?
It's a good question. I had to really resist the urge to not quote Mega Man 8 Dr. Light there. Like, I swear, Vinny's been doing his Dr. Light voice like every stream now.
It has been quite frequent.
I don't know if he streamed Super Paper Mario recently. I'm itching for another stream of that.
Yeah, I haven't actually watched any of those yet. Just because I'm still catching up on every other video under the sun, including his Dream Course streams.
It's definitely fun, though. Since he's new to it, he has the mentality of flipping in like every single room of the game.
I was like, I'm gonna be very sad if that's death. Very, very sad. After how far in this room I've made it. It's like about 2 pixels from the death plane. At least now there's a safeguard. Unless I do that! Oh my goodness. So much ground to
Almost
replay.
had it.
I mean, getting those silly enemies were going to be hard to deal with no matter what. These blue guys are actually well placed here. Like, they immediately turn around, so you kind of have to very much outspeed them. Yeah, don't think that kills you.
For once, you have the advantage over the enemies.
Wait, did I already
Here
make
comes
it
the
all the way
terrain.
back here, or is this a different one? No, there's no way. This must be a different one.
When it's all Tetris blocks, it all kind of blends in, doesn't it?
Killed by the little blue guy. Because I could have just shot like a projectile mid-air to stop that from happening.
Imagine if you started clinging on that bottom block in the middle there.
I know.
Basically had no way to get back up.
I don't know why I tried that. What on earth, man? Hit the guy!
Yeah, the down stab seems really, really good for these guys.
I mean, anything will be good for those guys, provided I hit them with it.
Well, with the down stab, you're sure you're gonna hit him.
Just have to time it correctly. Boy, you just cannot get in fast enough on these guys.
Yeah, true, or you'll Toon Link into the pit.
I don't understand why sometimes I knock all of those things out instantly, and sometimes I just miss. Boy, those guys die super fast. I wonder if they even have a recolor.
Yeah, remember when those enemies were a big deal in, like, World 2?
1-4, or the secret in
one.
1-4 rather. There, now I don't even have to worry about that guy. But boy, with these like orange guys, you have to like immediately make a decision on what to do, and if you don't like immediately know exactly how to best deal with them, just shoot.
Yeah.
Not worth the risk.
Is there any kind of cue for when those platforms are gonna change? Like a sound cue or anything?
No, it's just watching.
Yeah, just no.
Dang it! That's the worst. Just man. Oh, I have a lightning bolt in the puzzle. Can I get anything on top of it? All my blue blocks are on the wrong side of the puzzle. Yeah, the Thunderbolt is also like a get-out-of-jail-free card. Shoot, I may take damage as soon as I come out of this. I don't think you can, like... Okay, good. What were you about to say? Sorry?
I was gonna say, it's like, it makes me sad I can't quote Luigi saying thunder because I can't roll my R's.
Yeah.
Like, I just cannot do that.
Sure, you put all the orange guys at the beginning of the fight when I don't have full meter. But now it's just a bunch of super
it's
easy
like they
guys.
know. It's like they know. They know a player is gonna save this for later, later in the fight.
Tell me we're at the end, right? Not another Weaselby fight or anything like that.
No.
Hey, it's a something. Oh, it's this guy. I forgot about this guy. It's like the only mini-boss in the game.
Oh, I thought this was the World 4 boss when I saw that video. Then I guess the next Weaselby fight's the world boss then.
That would be correct. You do like 10 damage to this guy each time you do a match in the puzzle. I think he's got like 250 health. I think he cycles through colors in the same order. Well, I can't really do anything else, so I'm just gonna have to wait. Never mind. It went and scrolled the puzzle ridiculously fast for me. Once again, I don't have any color to work with there. Well,
I guess they had the idea for a boss to be in the puzzle, and then they were just like, let's just stick him here. We don't know where else to put him.
oh. I should try not to die, because I'm not at all
He's doing some damage.
I'm not at all trying that at the moment. Hasn't been part of the strat.
You know, speaking of Mario Maker 2, since Luigi's on the cover, that means he's going to be playable, right?
It better be.
Honestly. They have no reason not to.
He's got no more enemies to spawn in the puzzle this time. Oh, he's dead. Alrighty then.
That was pretty simple.
Probably gonna max out the... Alright, it's a 5-digit gem counter. We're not gonna max it out. Probably 90,000 gems in this ending level box. Apparently it wasn't even enough for 9,000. I could buy this, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna save up for the heart. Alrighty. Made some decent progress.
Yeah, after the first level, you kind of blew through this world.
At the cost of all of my freaking hearts. Or lives, rather.
Sacrifices have to be made.
Masterpiece.
So now he gets basically Dragon Ball Z powers.
He has the powers of the puzzle realm. I love how every boss with a pattern like this always is nice and spaces them so evenly.
Yeah, honestly.
Ah, man, I had like a... I think I was supposed to do the free combo there. This wasn't fast enough.
Like all the suit parts we've been collecting before. He's got like the bodysuit of it? Is that what it is?
Yes. Or the masterpiece.
Yeah.
We don't know what that is. For all we know, it's like, I don't know, like a freaking handkerchief holder or something. It's funny that, like, the 4th world boss lets you do all this comboing on him. Like, look at how much health they took off there. Like, frankly, I don't remember.
They wanted to give you another human boss, basically.
Oh, I see what you're gonna do. You're gonna summon a puzzle enemy. Alright, you can hit
Yeah, now
this.
he's gonna copy the World 2 guys thing.
Oh.
This is just actually the same thing, right? From the World 2 boss, that anchor.
Yeah. Except this time he actually got to get a hit in with it. Oh man, it's Galeem and Darkon. I mean, what?
Yeah. Like, actually, though.
Except this time they don't...
You're using the Akuma spirit, right?
Boy, why am I so low on everything at the moment? Must have lost meter when I was at, like, barely full at all, but I guess that makes sense.
You know, the entire time I was fighting Galeem and Darkon, I was basically like, all right, where's the off waves attack?
I know, and
I
it
was
came.
just bracing myself for an insta kill attack at any point.
If you were... Actually, no, I should just let the skulls in there, so I have 3 to match. Alright, okay. Now we only have 1 enemy to deal with. Some nice combos in on the area boss.
Yeah, he's got the same anchor and you can juggle him. He's a lot like the World 2 boss, huh?
Dang it, I wasn't trying to jump. Wasn't gonna let me combo him as easily there.
So cool.
Did 2 damage too. I love it when you can just stand upright to dodge an attack like that.
Yeah, so if he teleports near the ground, you can be sure he's gonna do that.
Ah.
He never seems to go to the ground otherwise.
Ah, shoot. I'm nowhere near full, so I'm just gonna have to dodge stuff. Ah. Excellent job dodging stuff there. Yep. Man, there were just like no safe places to stand there.
Maybe it looks like the very middle if you crouch.
See, the problem that time was I got hit at an inopportune time just because I didn't know which of them was going to charge first when they were both at the ground level. Oh, sure. Now you're going to give me the 3 power-ups that double my damage. Yeah, you've seen all the attacks already at this point.
Ah. Power-ups.
Ah, shoot. We better get over there in time. Over half the damage in 1 combo.
Ooh. And add a Hatsworth for Smash. They don't just be juggling you this whole time.
That guy's gonna hit me probably, and yep. So there went my path to full meter. What?
I guess you need to crouch to be safe at this point.
I disapprove.
What, are you gonna tell me that young Hatsworth has a smaller hitbox? Because when you were young, you seemed to avoid that just fine, just by standing there. Jeesh, where's Olimar when you need him?
I need to tank more damage. Come on, I'm so close. That's gonna do it. 'Cause I'm immediately gonna get hit. Alright. Didn't end up getting hit, surprisingly.
Better safe than sorry.
These things just do not want to form a nice line of three. I'm doing all I can to not do that, apparently. Whatever. Eventually I'll match them. Don't throw me off in the middle of my combo!
I like that you can combo the chain.
Oh, was it actually
like
ticking up my combo
yeah,
meter
it
for
was.
that?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you got up to 5.
Ah, I was standing in the wrong place again. At this point, I just guess a direction and fire bombs at him. Oh, shoot, that actually was the worst thing I could have possibly done.
Ugh, don't you hate when this happens in a game? You know they're one hit to death.
Could have been scripted there. It was so close. All this ambient noise with all this static. Sorry about this.
Even with god powers, he can't beat getting juggled from a combo.
Yeah, this is supposed to be calm wind whistling, and instead is static crackling, apparently.
Yeah, that can be like, that can add atmosphere, you know?
Yeah, Cole's been kidnapped, and instead we have this guy to run the shop in his place.
Oh, wasn't expecting him.
And somehow they don't remember each other. Oh, I have a robot upgrade. I forgot about that. Oh, now it can dash. Cool.
Yo, I kidnapped the princess while you were running around. Basically that.
Oh, yep, let's buy that last heart. Give us an extra hit on most bosses. And finally, the puzzle realm is taken over the real world. Totally not written.
Yeah, it's called T-Land, right?
We'll go ahead and do one level from this just so I have less to do. If I want to do it in one final stream.
Because of what you said, this world levels get pretty long.
They've already been pretty long. I don't remember if there was a secret in this level or if it's in the next one.
Now we're in the Shroob Castle sewers. We're gonna be here for like the next 5 parts.
And those things are gonna mess around with the physics of everything, including... Oh no, this has to be the one with the secret. Clearly I just have to go over the top of the level at the end. That's how every sewer in a video game works, correct?
It's Toad Man stage from Mega Man 4.
I half expect...
Yeah, I get the urge to check every pit now.
Well, alrighty, game. If you insist. Okay, now I just want to be rid of these bombs forever. How do I do that? Please hit both. Thank you. Oh, dang it. Because even with 3 melee upgrades, this guy just takes way too many hits. Righty. I don't think those are even gonna make it over there. Oh, right. My bombs are also apparently affected by the physics of those waterfalls, so that works out. Okay, this is an improvement. Well, I thought I was already... I should have been watching my bar. I thought for sure I filled it up. Apparently not.
Is this supposed to be where, like, Hatsworth lives, or is this just, like, it's just Britain?
I think this is meant to be kind of his home turf.
Yeah, it's one of the... It's that trope of where the last level is the character's home world. But now it's all hard. Difficult.
Like how even these little projectiles get affected by the flow of the water.
Oh, yeah, I was about to ask, I'm like, wait, could you aim those down this whole time? Oh no, it's just the waterfall, I didn't see that.
Please all hit. Boom, boom, boom.
That looked awful satisfying.
That's what I meant to do. What? Oh, I was standing too far inside the stupid... Oh, I don't have enough meter because I'm spending it all. Dang it. Mashed the wrong things. There we are. Now they're at least both out of the way. Oh boy, I stand corrected. Also, I'm probably dead.
Still gotta get that, that platforming in here.
There we are. Gotta be as efficient as possible in getting past everything here in this first section. I really should have done the upward throw. Just took that to the face there.
I mean, that's what a speedrunner would do, right? There has to be at least one speedrunner in this game somewhere.
Yeah, I really don't know what there is in the way of, like, speedruns for this. That is set up so you do that.
Yeah.
That waterfall is just there so you slow down and can't quite get into position to duck. So then you just duck and you are and then you get hit because they go down right over your head.
Yeah, honestly.
It had to have been set up to do that intentionally.
It's the last world, so I would not be surprised.
And this guy was probably set up so you forget about him until you try to go past him. Okay, now we should be good to progress. Oh no, this was the guy that got me, and he got me this time too. I don't think I really even need full power shots on this guy. They die really fast to projectiles. So now what? Oh, a new enemy. Never mind.
Huh, interesting.
Ah. Dang it, I keep...
Sure looks a pain to hit.
Yeah, I have like nothing to hit him above me. Other than switching into robot mode immediately, but just seems a bit of a waste. Only slightly.
It's like Hatsworth can deal with enemies basically anywhere except right above him.
Skip it. Tea time it is.
I assume Ripple Stars from some Kirby game, but I don't know which one.
Yeah, I didn't catch the comment made about it.
It's, I mean, the comment is just literally just Ripple Stars, so I don't know what game that's from though.
Kirby 64, it's just kind of the
Oh, okay.
invaded homeworld trope.
Yeah, is that the last level in that game?
Yeah, except in this case it's the homeworld of your companion character, not Kirby. That's where you start.
Yeah, I never knew. It's like, so does Kirby live in Dreamland or is it Planet Popstar? I don't know.
One is contained
Both?
in the other.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even sure which. It probably varies based on the game. I forgot these guys got a recolor. I shouldn't have gotten rid of all the blocks in my puzzle yet. Yeah, you need to take a lot more shots at these guys.
This is kind of just your standard sewer level, huh? Oh, here's something.
Ah, for some reason, this isn't a thick enough flow to alter the projectile's trajectories. Oh, there's an invisible ceiling right above me. No wonder I missed that jump.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Here we are again with the ceiling too low to combo. So we just... whoop.
There are a couple of Sonic games that basically had the same thing with this waterfall thing.
Yeah, this looks kind of Sonic 1-ish, or early SNES Genesis attempt at transparency in general.
Yeah. Sonic 3 had something like that literally looked identical to that.
I'm surprised that only did half the damage, but it did ridiculous knockback, so I guess it
Yeah.
evens out.
It's a fun concept for an enemy. It has low damage, but it just sends you flying really far.
Oh, an extra life, don't mind. It's not in the puzzle yet, dang it! I've done that so many times on this playthrough. Just gone down to the bottom screen.
Yeah, I always forget it comes a block. I thought it was just like a pick it up and be done with it sort of thing.
Everything has some element of time to it. Noble effort. The right guy didn't even bother.
Yeah, no, that guy wasn't even moving. Okay, well now he is.
I don't mind if I do. Watch it not work.
Like they had to have put it there for a reason, right?
These guys do not combo very high. That or I just timed that really badly. Entirely possible. This is a way for enemies to make an entrance. Thankfully I'm roboted it up, so I'm just gonna skip past this.
They're obviously just being flushed down a toilet directly above you somewhere.
Did that shockwave hit that guy falling in midair? That's amazing.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Gosh, this would be mildly annoying if I had to actually deal with all these guys.
Yeah, if you had to try.
So
I kind of
many
half
enemies.
expected those like narrow platforms to just fall as soon as the screen locked.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you mention that, yeah, this does look like that
Yeah,
could be the
it
case.
just looks like they're like about to drop at any second.
Okay, let's not go trying to platform. You know what? Maybe we should have gone trying to platform. The perfect timing. Row of 4 of those. Right into a combo of 3. That was satisfying. Gosh, this isn't even the end of the screen. This one just keeps on going. We're already maxed. I was, for a split second, terribly afraid they were gonna give that guy
Oh, yeah,
ridiculous knockback for no reason. We're already basically at full meter again, too. Let me see if I can scrounge it off of what I've already got here, because that would save me a lot of time. Nice. These definitely look like falling platforms. Oh gosh, there's a time limit.
Okay, so it's Tucktail Castle.
You didn't even
I was
notice
gonna
the
say, like,
spikes were falling? It's just like...
I was like, if those didn't drop down, I'm like, would those even do anything? Did those spikes end that early?
I don't know what... Was that just pointless? Was that entirely scripted? It's like...
Hatsworth, if you can stop being surprised now.
Yes, such an ensuing wall of death here. I'm so
Like
so danger. I half expected it to just immediately end. Ah, that was really bad aim, and it wasn't enough to kill, I don't think.
They should do what Sonic 4 did, where it had a giant wall that chases you, but it rubber bands.
Yeah, most games do that. I mean, maybe it's doing that, but it's just barely off screen. I can hit that guy even from here.
Does that waterfall push you down?
I don't know. Not enough for it to matter.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if you had to be really precise there or not.
Nope, I can't hit that guy.
It looks more worthwhile to just dash jump over it or something.
If there is a wall following me, it's quite a ways behind at this point. Shoot! I think we're at the end, yes.
Usually big ball of death means it's the end of the level.
Yeah. Gently sloping steps are also a good sign. Alright, well that went okay.
Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad.
4 more levels and 2 more secrets, which is about what I did today. Plus a final boss. I think I can knock that out in a stream. I may stream it this weekend. I may do it next Wednesday, but I'm gonna be kind of busy, honestly, that day. We will see. At any rate, this has been JDH64, Cloudy K9 commentating. Too many C's.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, see you guys around.
I mean, you gotta go for that alliteration.